Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. What a beautiful day today. What a beautiful day today. This is the day after Christmas. It is 70 degrees here, and I think it's going to be really nice for the next couple of days, and then we'll get rain for 8 days straight, so that's fun. But today is the day after Christmas. Hope you guys had a good Christmas, a fun Christmas, a safe Christmas. What I want to do in this video today, I'm just taking a short ride. I'm going to stop somewhere and I want to go over all my accessories that I've put in there. I think I'm pretty much done with them. Now I know you Harley guys or motorcycle guys will say, hey, you're never done with putting accessories on there. True, but for now I think I'm done, because if I spend any more money, my wife might divorce me. So for now I think I'm done. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go find a place to stop and show you all the accessories. All right guys, we're back. We're here in the parking lot, and let's go ahead and look at the big red. So let's go ahead and start off from the front, I guess. The first thing that I changed were these turn signals and the tail lights, because the tail lights and the turn signals were regular bulbs. They weren't LEDs. So these are from Harley. I like them because they're clear, and then these light up red. Let me go ahead and show that to you. See how they light up red on the outside, and then inside you have your turn signals or the brake lights, and the fronts are light up white, kind of matching the LED lights, the headlights. So I'm gonna put all the links in the description, so in case you're interested, you want the same things, you can go ahead and check them out. Also, these were about 110 for the pair. So the front pair was 110, the rear was 110. So I think they're worth it. I mean, you have other companies that a lot of people are sponsored by a lot of other YouTubers. None of these have been sponsored. You know, this is everything that I'm showing you has been purchased from my own money, and I have not been sponsored by any one of these companies. All right, so moving up, as you can see, I've got a LRS windshield on, and this is a 12-inch light tint 12-inch Thresher polycarbonate windshield. So I didn't go for the acrylic, I went for the polycarbonate. They're just a little bit, I think in my opinion, they'll be a little bit more durable. They cost more money as well, but just if you want to know what the 12-inch windshield height looks like, I think this would be the best way for me to show you how tall that 12-inch windshield would be. Now I have a 10-inch, same thing in 10 inches as well, which comes down to about here, like right here, which is good. But ever since I bought the seat, it raised me up and I needed a bigger windshield. So that, they have a lot of sales on their website, by the way. The LRS windshields, they're never the same price. Every other week they have some sort of a promotion going on, and they're very affordable. These would be like around 180 bucks, which is not bad at all. And it's got that little recurve up there too, so it throws the wind above your head depending on the height. So I'll put that in the description as well. I love this windshield. I've tried a couple of different ones as well, but ended up with LRS. I think their windshields work for me the best. All right, next, moving down here, next I've got these 12-inch KST custom bars right here. I think they're called the Double Trouble. I'll throw the description again. I'll throw the description underneath. I'm sorry, the link in the description underneath. And that's what the bars look like. They are 12 inches, and I think they come out to like 34 or 36 inches wide from handlebar to handlebar. So these were about $275, and I went directly to KST. They installed it within like 35-40 minutes, and I have a video up there, which I'll post a link up there, the video on that Spoke with one of the managers as well. Really good people. If you're able to make it there, I would highly recommend getting these installed by them. Otherwise, you can do it yourself as well. I saw them do it, and if I had to change the bars again, I'd probably do everything else myself. What's next? I've got these are some just cheapos from Amazon. Not really cheapos, I think they were like 30-35 bucks, I think. And these are just some hand guards, which come in handy quite a bit. So nothing crazy there, just some hand guards on both sides. Next, very important, and I've used them a lot already, heated grips. Yes, unfortunately this bike does not come with heated grips, so I had to install them. Had them installed, had to purchase them pretty much. So, and they've already come in handy quite a bit. I've used them plenty of times during those cold winter nights when I'm on my way home, or even my Florida trip, which I'll post next after this video. I've used them a lot, so they came in handy. They're not that bad. If you know what you're doing, you can install them yourself. I didn't know what I was doing, so I had them installed by the KST custom guys, and they only charged me an extra 70 bucks, I think, or something, to put these on there. So not bad at all. But these themselves were $200. These are called the I forget what name they are called. I think they might be called the Kahunas. I'm not sure, but I'll put the like I said, I'll put the description down there. So before we move further back, I also got these from Advanblack. I have a video on these as well. I'll throw that up. I'll throw a card up there if you want to watch that video. These are the lower fairings from Advanblack, and they obviously color match them. That's the only downside I see of buying any other color in a Harley other than black, because everything else costs more money if you have to color match. So these were like these were like $450, and I think the black ones were like $150 cheaper, so or even $200 cheaper. But I do like these. They helped a lot with my trip in down to Florida, and it was kind of a cold front when I left, so they helped a lot. Have a little, you know, storage in there. I've got my glasses in there just in case, but it helps with a lot of the wind not hitting your shin part. There is a little bit of a gap here, so there's some wind that slips through and hits your knees, but it is a heck of a lot better than you know, having cold wind just hitting your feet and shin the whole time. So I did like that. And these flaps open as well through here, so during summertime you can just open that flap up, and I'll show that to you real quick. So you can see it right there. That's the flap, and you just push that, and it can open up. So during the summertime you can get some wind coming through. And right next to it you'll see I've got some highway pegs. Now these are the 360 highway pegs from Harley, matching the design, matching the existing floorboards here. But I've noticed ever since I put these Advanblack Lowers on, I can't properly mount it where this is a little bit closer to me, because the bolts are so big that I can't tighten them on the other side. There's just no room. If you can see right here, there's no room at all. So I'll have to get something different. But for now they work. I just rest my heel. I pretty much just rest my heel down there and then just put that up there, which works pretty good for me. So those were on the expensive side. I wanted to get the Amazon ones, but I don't know. I mean, I read some reviews, and they weren't very you know, they didn't bring too much comfort to me spending the money. So I just spent these were expensive, but they're definitely worth it. The quality is there for any Harley parts. Obviously the quality is there. So yeah, I've got them on both sides there, and they come in handy when you stretch. I mean, the floorboards already stretch you, but you know, they come in handy a little bit more. So onto the seat. So this is the Saddlemen road sofa, and it is you know, in quilted stitching here, all black. I just went with everything black, and you know, nothing in terms of the like their logo in black as well. But here's the heating right here. So high, low, off, you have them both for the passenger and the rider. So yeah, I mean, this seat is pretty cool. I like the design of it. It is wide, it is big, it covers, it should cover most butts out there. But my only concern with this right now is that it's pretty hard, the seat. I mean, I just did 1,300 miles on it, and it takes anywhere from 500 to 1,000 miles to break it in, according to Saddlemen. But man, I've crossed 1,300 miles, and I'll tell you, after when I was on my way there and on my way back, after I was checking out the odometer, and after exactly like 65 miles, I started moving around. I just couldn't take it anymore. It's just moving up and back. And yeah, I did the whole trip. I mean, you know, it was not brutal, but I did the whole trip hoping that it'll get better. But so far, 1,300 miles in, it's not better at all. So I'm gonna give it another shot, another 300-400 miles. After that, I might get rid of it if it doesn't work out. But I do enjoy the heated seat element part, because the heated seat definitely came in handy. Like, this part got so warm, and that was perfect for me for the trip. And this is very tough to get a hold of. I mean, I know a lot of stores have them, but they're around 700 bucks for the seat. Still cheaper than the Harley ones, which are 1,100-1,200 now, but you'll probably have to wait at least 2 months before you can get one. So if you need one of these, place your order now. I'll put the link in the description as well. I actually went to the Harley store and paid a little bit cheaper, because they had a 20 or 10 or 20% off everything, including third-party accessories. So I waited 2 months for it, but they, you know, I'd saved a little bit of money. So make sure you check out your local Harley store. They might have promotions going on, so don't miss out on that. Now, my favorite piece of accessory right here, it is the Siouxicide choppers. I think it's called the Excalibur Sissy bar, and I just love this Sissy bar, man. It looks great. I don't know, let me know what you guys think, man. Look at this. I mean, tell me that does not look sick. I love it. And this, I was just confused which size to order, so I ordered the 1.25 inch diameter. So just so you know, you can go up to 1.5 inches, but I wanted to match it with my handlebars, and this is 16 inches high. So they have another one which is like 22 inches. I'm glad I didn't go for that, because that would have been way too tall. Like, it would have been taller than that windshield right here. It would have been way too tall. So I think this just sits just right. I like it. And I didn't go for the stitching, the diamond stitching. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the seat or not, but I might just have to get it locally stitched, because for the diamond stitching, the pad was another like $200 more. I mean, that was expensive. This thing is like 530. I think it cost me almost 600 bucks, but I'll tell you, the quality, the workmanship on this is amazing. Yeah, I mean, you can go a lot cheaper for sure, but this is just such a unique piece. I've had so many people come up to me and ask me what accessory this is, where did I get it from. So yeah, this is from Siouxicide choppers. They don't ever have any sales, so I don't think they believe in giving a customer a break. But still, I can't deny that they do come out with a quality product, so go ahead and check them out. All right, the next one is going to be the luggage rack, the claw luggage rack. Now, Harley sells this one for 300 bucks, and I'm sure it is of amazing quality. This, to me, is pretty solid. I like it, and I got it for like 90 bucks on Amazon. I think maybe even cheaper. So I definitely, because I was spending money on the Excalibur's, the Sissy bar, I didn't feel like spending 300 bucks from Harley, so I spent like $88, I think, from Amazon, and it's done well. I've already used it. I had a bag strapped on there, and it worked without any issues. It also, you know, you might want to check. You might want to order a couple, because sometimes they don't fit properly on the detachable mount. Sometimes the metal is a little off, so I ordered two. One of them fit. I returned the other one that didn't fit. So the most important accessory, in my opinion, is this lock. If you haven't seen my video on it, I'll throw that in the card up there so you can look at it. So this is pretty cool. This locks your accessories, because otherwise anybody can just lift these up, turn them around, lift them, and take them. So you've got to protect your investment, guys, so, and ladies. So just remember, these are available on Amazon and Harley as well. I found them in the store at Harley, so I bought them. They were like, I think they were like 80 bucks, and the Amazon ones were like 60 bucks, I think 50 or 60 bucks. So I went with that. All you have to do is put it on one side, and then I can save the other one and put it on the other detachable mount that you'll put on there. So that is definitely a must. And then you get a couple of keys. So this is the larger key that you get, so that way if you have to get in there, you don't have to worry about a small key. You can get in there, unlock it, and then lift it up, and it comes out. So that's what I've done there. Those are the locks for the detachable mounts, so you might want to look into that if you have expensive accessories mounted on there. For example, a tour pack. If you've gotten a tour pack aftermarket one, you definitely want to get those locks and invest your and protect your investment. This is just a $10, you know, hand tightening bolt that I got. I didn't like the screwdriver one that you had to use, so I've got a Shorty Antenna from Amazon. It's like 15 bucks. It does all right. I feel like they don't do any better than the standard antenna. It just looks better. The standard antenna is like this tall. I mean, it's just ridiculous. One of my other favorite accessories, apart from the Sissy bar, are these Rinehart exhaust pipes. I mean, I've got a video on these as well. These are the 4.5 inch diameter, and I'll tell you, they're called the DBX 45s, and to me they are the best sounding exhaust for these Harley bikes right here, the touring bikes. They're not too loud, they're not too you know, they're not too quiet. They're just right. I mean, they do get loud. Now when you step on the gas, yeah, it'll open up and get loud, but I just don't want to wake up my neighbors every time I roll through the neighborhood. So that's why I chose those, and I love them. I'll be honest with you. I mean, it's very tough to bring the sound of these exhausts on video, especially me being that I don't have the proper equipment and the speakers or mics, not speakers but mics to bring those to you, but they sound really good. I'll throw a card up there if you haven't seen my video on these. Check them out. And I think we're pretty much close to being done. The final accessory I put on there was this. Now I put that on, taken it off twice already, so I've become an expert. It took me an hour and a half the first time, and then 30 minutes the third time, because I put them on, took them off, put them on, took them off. I don't know, I didn't want the bike to look you know, a certain way, but they're all right. It's better to have those on the saddlebag guards than if you were to drop it in slow speed or in a parking lot. You could save a lot of money by not damaging your saddlebag guards. From the back, you can't even see it. You can't even see it from the back. I mean, you can in an angle. In an angle, you might be able to see a little bit, but you can barely see it. And yeah, so I've put those guards on. Those are from Harley. I got ones from Amazon, and they were so lightweight. I just didn't want to take a chance of them buckling up. These are from Harley, and I'll tell you, the quality, like the chrome, just look at that chrome. The ones I got from Amazon, I've got two different kinds, and they were so dull I couldn't even polish the chrome on it. I don't know what happened in the factory, but look at that. You see that shine on that chrome. It's just, Harley costs a lot more. These were like $230, $240, but yeah, I mean, they're quality parts, man. Unfortunately, they just cost way too much. Now the only thing on the inside that you can't see, or I'll try to show it to you, is this from Kemimoto. It's like a saddlebag organizer, and I use it quite a bit. I've got like my GoPro batteries in there charging. Well, not right now, but I usually put them in there. Just little tidbits here and there, just something that when you need those certain things, when you don't want them all flopping around inside the saddlebag everywhere. So now one thing you cannot see is in here I put the siren for the alarm. I was shocked that they give you the alarm, but you have to spend a measly, what was it, like 70 bucks for the siren. I was just shocked. So basically you hear that beep? There were no beeps before, so anytime somebody messed with your bike, the alarm would go off, but it would be silent because you didn't have the siren installed in there, and it'll just, your lights will just flash. I mean, that was kind of, I thought that was kind of stupid. I don't know why Harley did that. Should beep here. Yep. So So that's one thing you can't see that I've got installed. The other thing you can't see that I've got installed are these flasher kits. So definitely get those flasher kits. I forgot the company that I got it from. I'm drawing a blank, but I'll throw it in the description and I'm sure on the screen. But the other company that makes all these lights for Harley Davidson and other bikes, they're the ones that have those flasher kit, basically where your red light just flashes, and I'll show that to you in just a second. So that's the flasher kit, comes in handy. Kind of gets, hopefully it gets the attention of the driver or rider behind you if they're not paying attention. So that's pretty much it, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I don't have anything else. If there's anything else I forget or I forgot to mention, I'll put it up on the screen. But yeah, I mean, so far this is it. So that's pretty much it, guys. Those are all the accessories I've got on there. Maybe in the future I might change the mirrors, but for the most part I'm done. I really don't need much. I actually purchased a cup holder, but it didn't work out back there, so I might try it on the perch mount. What is it called? The Zero 3D cup holder, like the big ass cup holder. So yeah, that's pretty much it right there, guys. Let me know what you think. Which one is your favorite accessory? Which one did you like? Which one do you own? Which one do you have? Which one are you planning on buying? Let me know in the comments below. Any questions you have, let me know as well. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video and the accessories. If you did, do me a favor, please hit that thumbs up button and also hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. But yeah, for now, for this video, I think this is it. I appreciate you watching, and until next time, ride safe.